The truth is that when a perfect living master comes in your life, he has come to take you home. He has not come to evaluate you. He has not come to judge you. He has come because of your seeking to go home. Period. When he comes and accepts you, and he says, I will take you back home, we'll go together. Truthfully, your journey has ended right there. The rest of the task is for the master, not yours. If you live your life as if everything you're doing is part of your meditation, the result will be the same. Somebody asked my master, great master Baba Sawan Singh, asked him, Master, how much meditation is really necessary? Because they say we read some instructions, they say 2.5 hours of meditation should be done every 24 hours. Great master said, if you do 2.5 hours of some spiritual activity you call meditation, and 21.5 hours in other activities, where will it go? It's totally unbalanced. The man said, then how much should we do? He said, if you want effective results, you should do 21.5 hours of meditation and 2.5 hours of other things. He says, Master, how can one do that? One has to survive, one has to work, one has to eat, sleep. He said, no, this method is very simple. He explained how you can do 21.5 hours of meditation. He says, meditation is not merely repeating words or listening to sound or remembering something or closing your eyes. Meditation is to meditate upon something, to remember something, to think about something. Supposing while you are working on a job, you're thinking about the master he's given you as a job. And every step you take, master's done this. You're meditating. As effectively as you would close your eyes and try to go in the third eye center. Because you are now depending upon what the master has achieved. You're getting it from there, not with your effort. So when you're eating, cooking, walking, talking, every time you're thinking, master is there. Your thoughts are all with all master. It's like meditation. All day you can meditate. Except when some such difficult problems comes which require more of your normal attention and you can't think of master at that time. And great master said, that's hardly ever more than 2.5 hours. You can devote that outside of your meditation. What about sleep? He said you should do your repetition, Simran, thinking of master, remembering him for at least half an hour before you sleep. If you do that and then go to sleep, you will be meditating all night. People who do Simran or repetition of words, when they sleep while doing it, if in the middle of the night they wake up, they're still doing it. The mind gets habituated. The mind picks up a habit of repeating. Good enough, that's meditation. So if all night can be meditation, all day meditation, except the 2.5 hours we have to apply to some intellectual problem, that's 21.5 hours of meditation. Master explained that should be life. Then you can expect that the balance is all in favor of your spiritual activity and not your worldly activity. These are tips given to us from time to time that make it easier to understand that meditation is not the same what we think it is. That's a struggle to sit inside. Because when we struggle too much, the mind struggles equally much. We have given power to our own minds, our own thinking machines, as if they are independent of us, and we have to fight them. Who are we fighting? A machine that we are empowered ourselves? That's what we are fighting with. But when you start making use of the machine, put the meditation into it, make it think about these things, then it works to your favor.